when everyone's thinking, oh, must be alright for you. Yeah, damn fucking right it's alright for me. We're going to show Brian the van because now the van's staying here, but I've still got to show him the damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought it was just where the badge was.
Oosh! Morning and welcome back to FOFB, guys. As always, thanks for clicking on. In this video, I am back at Lowloader here at Biggleswade, picking up another LH40. We are busy with them right now and taking it up to Bathgate. It's Friday. Where do we get up there today? I have no idea. We'll just see how we get on. I was hoping to get loaded last night. I was hoping I could get loaded last night and get a good bit up the road. But the truck was in for MOT yesterday. I wasn't in until 2. I arrived early just in case I could get in early. Didn't happen. And then annoyingly, I'm going to complain about this. Because I went to Volvo to get an MOT. You can go to other places. It's just a test station. Doesn't matter where it is. Decided they would get one of their old lorries in front of me and then one of their pals in front of me. And it was kind of like, oh look, you'll get in. I'm like, I'm trying to get loaded, and honestly, I'm not even joking, this is the exact words. I'm trying to get loaded, guys, trying to get up the road. Well, it doesn't pass his MOT, it won't be going up the road, will it? Which was quite a subtle, if you don't stay quiet, and if you don't just take it on the chin, we'll make sure it fails. I don't know, that's how it honestly God felt when he said that to me. But then, the tester himself, can't complain, apart from chapping the hell out of my chassis. But you need to do that for test, but ow. We got good test, really happy. Guy was very polite and nice. So that's our tested lorry for another year. And I asked anything you would advise on. He says, nope, looks all good, quite happy with that, keep going. So, all good. But anyway, part of Biggleswade, just missed it by 10 minutes. Is what it is, systems are down. I'm going to get my trailer ready now. I'm going to get all my outrigger boards and everything ready to go. So as soon as we get in here, on, chain, gone. Guys, do you know, Taxman, the new song's out, right? New single, if you're not aware, the first time you're at my channel, remember to subscribe. We do make music as well. We did 60 clicks and we got into the charts, at #1 on iTunes. Taxman, the new song is out. Now it got released last night and I have no idea how it's doing because I've actually had no signal here. I've got no 3G, 4G, nothing. I can send a text message and make the odd phone call. So until I get this loaded out here, I don't know how it's doing. Oh. This will keep you fit, I tell you guys. That says first time what these are, you call these like outrigger boards or greedy boards. These are to build your trailer up and make them wider. That's the boy in himself. That's the lever lad in, good on him. Right, but basically, stick his head like that. Boom, trailer's wider. Okay, do that all sides. Right guys, I've just been setting up my trailer there. I'll get the rest of it outside. But that's lever just letting me in. I'll get this on quick, so give me a minute. Right, that's us all loaded up. We've got a grab up the front here. Look at these big meaty tyres. Usually it's like a set of jewels. I've never had these before. It did spin a wee bit more coming up the ramp, but it was fine. But to be honest, if you look, you actually wouldn't need the outrigger boards, but I had them out. I got it all ready, went in, and I've never seen wheels like this, so this was new to me. But you would have needed the outrigger boards to stick that on, but at the end of the day they're out, so we might as well use them. But you know the score, guys. Big 13 chains, all good tie down points, marker boards, rotators. Got that flag out there just in case you can't see this. Got we call it strap the boom down because remember, they're not free rams. The centre one is an air piston, so that is always pushing up. So when that bounces, that would slowly rise up and you would wipe out a bridge, so always tie down. We've done all our checked all the tyres, checked all our movement orders. So let's get going, let's head north back home. Oh, honest to God. Oh, bloody hell. This will be good. Oh, better get my plates out. Forgot my plates, change that, numbers, gotta give you your category. I've actually got a new plate up there that I need to mount to the front. Then if you've seen my convoy in the park video that I got it there, and I could, I need to mount that anyway, along with everything else I've got to do. Now, I barely started my journey. I'm in Middle Lake, I've got these roadworks roundabout here, and look, we'll just all come round. There's a reason we're taking up 2 lanes. It's for your safety as well as ours. Well, it's for your safety and my convenience. Fannies. Right, well, there's a Fraser Manors there. Be lighter load than me, but just got to quite pull in because I badly need fuel and AdBlue because I'm only on 6%. Good truck stop this, guys. You've known me park here a few times. That's good, mate. You just pull right across in front of me when I was coming in there. That's fine. Don't worry about me. There's an old F10. There is an old F10 over there. Wonder what that's doing. Yeah, this tiny old bus. It's obviously just been that show. Do you know what? I don't want to go up too close because it is someone else's, but I can see in the cab it's still got plastic lining on the roof. Anyway, what were we? Just under 300 litres. Well, I pulled over just checking everything's still nice and tight and chains are all good. I love them rotator beacons. She looks well. I do love an LH40. I always feel boss as hell when I carry one of these. But all the straps are nice and no, it's still tight. It's just a wee flex it. Tight, all tight, still tight. Right, that's the lorry fed and watered. Let's get going. Just going to quickly check. Taxman, the new single dropped midnight last night. I just want to see how we're doing. And there we go. We are sitting at number 2 in the iTunes country chart so far. That's a pretty good win. Let's hope we can get number 1 and then just keep growing it. But it does seem to be good traction. I haven't been able to promote this one as much as last time just because we're that busy. We do have other songs coming out, but this one has been like a great project. Really enjoyed it. So if you haven't already, but it's always at the end of my YouTube videos, you hear it at the end, it's the closing sound. Means a lot, the song, because it's reference to absolutely busting your ass off and just having the taxman just take a big scoop of it. The joys. But let's get cracking. Right, I'm just going to quickly pull into this abnormal load bay where there is 2 curtain siders. This abnormal load lay-by, right, is just off the A1, which is very handy. Good lay-by, but as always, it does get filled up by vehicles that technically should not be using it. It's not the worst, it is quite a large lay-by, so, I mean, I suppose the boys will move forward for you. I have came in before and I'm like big and I'm like, what the hell? And they have moved forward. But, no guys, pretty good. I'm really stoked, by the way. We are now number 1 in the country music charts in iTunes, so thank you so much for everyone that's purchased. If you haven't already as well, by the time you've seen this video, the iTunes purchases helps us in the charts a lot more than streams. It's just the way it works now, and streams barely pay us anything. Honest to God, it's the actual purchase of the song that helps us even more. This outrigger keeps coming out. Bitch, she's looking good. Look at this. I like those big tyres. Remember guys, if you ever want me to move anything for you, get in touch. Email address is sandysjm@yahoo.com. All my details are in the description of this video, so I do appreciate the give us a shout. You can get all stuff, merch, link in bio as well. But we do push, we always try to do good stuff, clean work. You do see I do my best and put time and effort into it. Right, we're just moving again here. Bad news. I just figured out a driver there just after I'm well happy that we're at number 1, so we're climbing the charts. There's been an accident on the A1 and it's diversion. Now I've checked the route, it just takes you off the A1 just and back on, which is fine, right, I'll do that, but I have got an abnormal movement order. I can't go way off, otherwise I have to park off. I just checked it's down and I'll be fine, I'm just going to go for it. But the other diversion is way off, can't go that way. I do have another movement order to go down around Manchester in the 62, but I don't want to go that way because it'll take too long, so I'm just going to power on through and sit in the traffic. That is what we're going to do. Right, here we go. This is it. Start of the traffic jam. We just got to deal with it. It is what it is. I can't just divert off route I'm going to stick to my movement order. Everyone that watches my channel knows what a movement order is. I've spoken about them before. If you haven't, remember to subscribe. It's always appreciated. Bell icon, the lot. Now, movement order is basically when you're an abnormal load, whether it's weight, height, width, length, all that. You have to put in a movement order, putting down all the dimensions and weights, everything, how many axles you're running, what the item is, and where you're collecting and delivering from, and they'll give you a route. You can suggest certain different alterations to the route, and they'll come back to you saying if you go that way, and that is it, and you're given that, and then it is issued for so many days and what day you're going to go on, and then it'll tell you if you need an escort, like a pilot car, or a police escort, that kind of stuff. But once you're in, you've got to commit to it, that's what you do. So we can't, this is our route, we've got to stick with it. Now here is the nicest T-cab on the road. With this yoke. How's it going? Something bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
That's it. There you go, that's what you call good. Is it completely shut?
I think it is shut, yeah. Fuck. I'm not sure which way to go, really.
Look at that. These idiots. Right, we think they're all coming off here, we don't know, but we're just going to see how we go on. Oh. Guys, it's sorry, it's a couple hours later, we got around the traffic in the end. What a fight to get through it. Now I'm fighting for time to get back up the road. Trying to get the job done. Here's my wee girl. Hiya!
I'm climbing on the tree.
Are you climbing on the tree? Are we home soon?
Where are you?
Still a bit down the road. I'm just about to start the rest of my journey.
Okay.
Right, I love you lots.
I love you. Say bye-bye to get you done. Bye.
Bye, love you. See you soon, pet.
Say love you. Bye.
Love you too. Oh, honest to God, that absolutely sucks. That sucks. Oh, yeah. The joys of being a lorry driver. This is the dream. Friday, still not even home. Well guys, it is what it is, but what's really annoying about this situation is because I got skipped at my test station twice, that cost me time, and then because of that time I couldn't get this machine on, and it's just knock-on effect. So there you go, 20 minutes. When people, I'm going to tell you this right now, you cost a lorry driver 20 minutes or something like that, you may think it's only 20 minutes. Now you get to go home. You get to go home and you get lying in bed. We've still got, and it's a knock-on effect that adds hours possibly a day, and like that I'm now missing time with my little girl, right? I know it's my choice to be a lorry driver, I know it's my choice to own a truck, and I am honestly going busting my ass so I can supply a better life for us, right? But still, being robbed in moments like that, it doesn't make it any easier. It stings, man. It really stings, right? There's a touch of reality for you. See, when everyone's thinking, oh, must be alright for you, yeah, damn fucking right it's alright for me. Because you have no idea sometimes what I've got to go through and sacrifice. Listen to my wee girl through the phone. That's great. Anyway, Sandy, get your tunes on. You do well in the charts, music's going well, business go well, everything's going good. I'm going to do it, right? Let's go. Toughen up. What a tidy European setup, that. Oh, here we go. We're getting up the road now. We'll hopefully just make it. We've still got a bit to do. Just crossing back into Scotland. Hey!
Lay me down in the top line. Get me a drink. It's been a long drive. I got a job from the man upstairs. There's a leather back seat that's gonna take me there. Out on a dial, got some gallons to the mile. Better make them Michelin's bleed. Keep them tires running. Think I better put some miles on them. Think I better put the clutch down. Better pick up that slack 'cause the tax man's
Well, I'll explain, but I've came back to SNT briefly. Oh. Right, I've parked up here at SNT. My pal Craig here has came to pick me up. Craig, we met together at SNT, so we came back. But I'm parking and leaving the lorry here for the weekend. Davidson's and SNT are very good to me. They let me lead the lorry here. I'll tip it on Monday. That allows me to go up the road and see my girls. And then, you know, you phone around. Aye. But I want to get up the road, so I'll get my stuff out and get going. Right, it's now Monday over the weekend, so basically what happened, so I was very rushed there at the end. I just wanted to get up the road, so I came here to SNT where I used to obviously work, so I phoned Stuart, asked him if he could speak to Davidson's, because this is like, they're your whole yard parking for trailers and that, because this isn't something I could just drop anywhere, and I want it secure and safe. So I brought it here, nice, secure and safe. Craig took me to Brian's, and Brian gave me the wee vanny up the road, which is quite good because I started at SNT, I met Craig here, he's my pal. He's now obviously moved on, he's got another job. He was at Coilies at one point. Then Brian obviously worked at SNT, he now works for himself with the escort business. But it's still quite good, we're all still connected, and you know what I mean, that's the beauty of transport. I love the kind of, you know, you always stay pals. But anyway, I'm getting all my stuff in. I'm going to have to tell Brian something I did to the wee van. I had a bit of an accident this morning. I will fix that. Basically, the colder weather is coming in. Wee van didn't start this morning, and I got my girlfriend's car and the windscreen was frozen. It was early I was in the dark and the windscreen was frozen, and I was trying to get as close as I could, and then as I jumped out, my foot was still in the clutch and the car just shot off and just crashed into it. The car's fine, the Golf, not a single mark in the Golf, but the wee Fiesta van to get hit. So I'm just getting all my stuff in, all my gear to be away. Now, I usually always stay for a week away at a time, but sometimes it does lead into maybe 2 weeks or whatever, so I always pack extra clothes just in case. So right now I'm just putting all my stuff away, my food, all my stuff from my fridge. Scanny fridge is usually here under the bed, but obviously mine's been ripped out and I've got a table and whatnot, so the fridge is over here, which is, I'll be honest, a bit inconvenience, because you all lean under the table and whatnot, but it is what it is. I'm saying, I tell you what, I'm happy to take the inconvenience for the sake of the size of the bed I get, so I don't mind it. I've got my homemade pasta. I like to try and meal prep before I go away because it's cheaper, healthier and tastier. Also, what's really nice is I've came back to a gift from my pal Duncan, who when I first started doing casual at SAT, he was the first driver I met, right? He gave me a lift back up the road from Carnforth, he gave me a Red Bull, he was so nice as a gentleman, and he messaged me and said, Sandy, I'm making these, and look at this, right? This is a 3D printed, right, hold on, look, by the way, I think that's also, look, that's for the fuel, so that's handy, you know, in the fuel catch when they keep walking off, you can just punch them in. But this whole thing here, look at this, look at this. I need to work out to assemble it, but this is for my drawer. You can see this. I hate this. It's just an absolute riot all the bloody time. I hate this drawer. I hate that drawer. Duncan says, so he's making these 3D printed, so once he gives me details, I'll put them in the description, because he's doing them for next gens, and this is one for a left-hand drive for my drawer, because the drawer's slightly different shape, because it's left-hand drive my truck. So, thanks for that, Duncan. Look, see, we've got all the card holders as well, everything. And you can like make it exact, you can put that bit there. I can't wait to put this in later, I'm going to do that tonight. But that is also going to be very handy for the fuel, because usually I put like, you know, I put a couple things in, but I don't know what this is. I'll have to message him and ask him what that's for, but thank you, Duncan. I'll put his details in the description in case this is something you're looking for yourself. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, that's me carried out my walk around checks, filled out my paperwork, ready for the week ahead. We're going to get this tip to Lieber at Bathgate. We're going to load up another LH40, the exact same, so it's handy, I can just keep out my gear out, and then that is getting delivered about an hour down the road, and then we'll continue on with the rest of our week. We've got stuff to go to Euro auctions, we've got stuff to come back up for dealers. I've got quite a busy week ahead. In fact, I think we might have another one of these to move at the end of the week. Look at it, I just love it, I love looking at it. What the hell, my windscreen is absolutely filthy this morning. And it needs an actual wash. I mean, the washers are not doing anything. Just smearing it about the place. Like, honest to God, like, I'm taking up 2 lanes because I'm abnormal, and you get pellets of this that are just trying to squeeze up you, or right up your arse. Give me some space. Tool. Fanny. All clear. Steadings. Right guys, you know the score, Whitehill Industrial Estate and then Bathgate Truck Wash there. This is quite a copy and paste, this one, isn't it? I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you just clicked off by now. You know, I've seen this one, or a similar one, or one that's basically the exact same, but try to make as interesting as we can. This time I won't bend my ramps because they're already bent. By the way, got home, got to see my wee girl and all that. She made me a wee bracelet, how cute. Love her to bits, and my missus as well. It was good to be at home at the weekend, even though I was very annoyed at the time stolen from me, but we made up for it when we were there. That's the one thing, guys, it's no matter how much time you are there, it is good to be there for a little bit. It's what you do with the time you are there for, right? It's what you do with that time. Because I bet there's people, I've said it, I'm not going to start an argument. I bet people can say, oh, you're hardly about. I says, but when I'm about, I am giving my all, and when I'm away, I'm giving my all. I know dads, right? I've seen dads that are home every night, but they're not there. Home every weekend, but they're not there. You know what I mean? That's not me, so gotta be there all the time. Right, labour, let's go get ourselves signed in, reversed in, tipped and reloaded. Right, tip this LH40 here, and then we're grabbing that one, which is going down to JST. So I don't need to put on I'll need to put my trailer away eventually, but I don't need to put it straight away. It's cold, that's cold weather coming in, and I forgot to take one of my big bobbly hats. Well, take a quick moment, guys, to thank you all for following my channel, commenting, liking and sharing. It does help. The YouTube is growing very nicely and organically. I was quite chuffed at the weekend to see some of the figures coming through, so it does build me with confidence to realise this is working after a lot of trial and error, and it's thanks to you guys. So as long as you keep supported, I'll keep filming and keep editing and making this type of content. And on that, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I always appreciate it. Right guys, we've been very quick. We've just taken the other machine off, it's over there, now we're going to load the other one up. I don't like to, unless I've got time to film, because I don't want to risk, you know what I mean, it's just too much risk sometimes if you're not concentrating 100%. I'd rather make sure these machines get on and off safely and properly. Right, that does load it up. I know I'm promised, guys, but I want to get these machines on and off as quick as possible so I can get them down to the next level, because I've got a busy day. The man that says getting them on and off properly is more important, and all the boys here. Same as Labour Biggles way, Labour at Bathgate, they're so helpful. I'm not being sarcastic here, I'm not being sarcastic immediately. The boys are brand new here, helping you get things on and off. Everyone here is very polite and friendly. Right, second one loaded up, just so you believe me, I haven't put another one on. Where the wheels are different on them ones, well, tyres. Get on and get to the next job. Nearly forgot that. Things like that don't look professional. That was me running around too much. We'll just move that in. I mean, it's not on passing traffic side, but like a tree branch, boom, and I bet that thing, you know, knowing the part, price of parts, so it'll be like 500 quid or more. Look at that big bit of rebar. I'll trip over that. Right, that Archie Johnson out is Leyland. Good on you, boy. Archie Johnson has probably got one of the tidiest, if not the tidiest, we call it a fleet of tippers in Scotland, and absolute gentleman, friendly as hell, like do anything for you. He, Bathgate Truck Wash, that's his as well, that's based in his yard. Honestly God, the boys in there are just so brand new and very good to me. We can't rave about them enough. That just made me smile seeing him out of that we call it a Monday morning. Very busy to take that out.
So I positioned myself getting ready to turn left. Well, he must have pulled out and then something must have been coming. So he's done that panicky thing of fucking ramming it in reverse. And I was like, oh no, no, please, no, oh, shit on it. We done, like, you know, like the thing we did. Oh, what's it called? Wait a minute, I'm just looking.
Now, I've never been to JST's yard before. I passed them many times. You do JST, I looked them up. Some incredible kit, and you know, multi-dockers, not multi-dockers, but like they have like the bigger than this levers, and they've designed a whole system where it connects to a truck, and it is basically. You have to see. I'll see there's one in here. I'll try and find a photo of one and drop it up there. But you know, they know how to shift some timber. Quite a clever crowd, like. I got some yard. Volvo's even in here. Look at that tidy LH30, all nicely painted. That's all a refurb. Right, let's get this one off. This one's getting repainted next. Right guys, that is me offloaded, bearers, outriggers, everything away. The LH40, this is an LH30. Nicely painted, look at that, it's lovely that. That is the 40 there, she's in next. That's me kind of done. I've been a wee bit more focused on the job in this video, just because this stuff is, like my job is everything and my work is everything to me. So I always try and really focus, especially with big stuff like this, not to be running around focusing too much. And getting distracted, because that's what's more important. You've always got to remember that, guys. In this kind of work, you've got to, like, as nice as it is to get some good footage and coverage, but you don't want to bugger something up, because then that is footage and coverage you don't want, and a reputation. That's one of the bigger levers. This is one of the JST use in the docks. This is the one they hitch up to the lorry. Basically, they rock up and they've got a bit of hitches in the back, right, and then they've got like a loom that goes right over, and then they hitch the lorry to the front, and that acts as the middle of the centre of the trailer. It's quite a clever design. They thought of it, and they've been doing it for over 20 years now. So this is two of them there. So that's how they travel when they're not carrying the machine. And then the dolly at the back splits off, connects to the back of the lever, and then connects to the front, and they lift it and away they go. It is one of the coolest things to see going down the road, and it is ingenious, like, innovation of engineering to think of that. I would love a shot of one. Right, came back to Stuart Nickel Transport. Quickly come and collect the wee escort van that I've smashed, and bring it back to Brian. It's going to be awkward. Lower the back end. There we go. See, wee Ben works. Remember guys, hats, merch, link in bio, always appreciated. Or just go to flatoutflatbroke.com. See, from here, you don't really notice it. I think Brian's going to notice though. See, the bumper is a wee bit cracked there actually, so I might put a bumper on it as well. This has been a great wee van. See if this was just a it's a wee Fiesta van and badged up and the work it's done. It's been bloody brilliant. First time I try to stick it on this trailer though. Oh, so I better make sure it does actually go up. Oh, it's a wee bit close. It's alright. Look at that wee escort van. Always like the look of an escort van in the back of a load like that. I know it's just overkill, but it just obviously means it's like part to do the work. It's a tool for the job. Now it'd be very rude of me to leave here without showing you some of the nice wagons I've got. People's new 770. Look at that. Now it has been airbrushed, themed with Ibiza. Look at that, look how clean Stuart keeps it. There's the Elsa. I remember that arriving when I worked here. She's done some work, that lorry. And and the new Volvo Haulage XXL Aero. She has actually turned out very nice. Oh, look at that, look at that. The FH16 Nairi. Don't know where she is now, actually. I have to ask Judy where that's gone. The 10 as well. Looking cracking like. Now Porter, my pal, he did the whole infills, so he uses stainless steel. He did all the infills in the back bumper, but they're obviously away for paint. But that lorry is looking, it's starting to take shape. It'll be nice when it's finished. Anyway, I'll pop my head in and say hello, and then I've got to get going and show Brian the damage I've done to the wee van. Right, let's get going. I've spent plenty of time chatting. Thanks to SNT for the merchandise. Got a wee juice bottle and a wee thermal cup, which will come in. Well, mind you, I get this stuff all the time, but it's always nice. This is handy. I've not had one of them. Proper retro that. So, thanks, guys. Right, here we go. Enviro Clean to pick up a tanker for down the road. Jesus Christ, the kit. No feared. Right, take the wee van off. Now got a daft CF tanker over there to load on. And we'll load that up, chair it down, get it all ready, and then I'm going to take the wee van back to Brian and get a bollocking. I am actually very bad sad about the van. I'm not saying here, I know I'm joking and laughing, but no, I will fix it properly because that's what you do. I would like to keep things right. It's just an accident. Stupid accident. Stupid accident. Look at that. Whose is that?
He owns.
Would he sell it?
I think he's no longer got it, to be honest.
On, tie down, nearly. We're going to show Brian the van because now the van's staying here, but I've still got to show him the damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I thought it was just where the badge was.
No, well, it's just. Aye, but look.
Oh, look at the strobe still work?
I haven't tested. Yeah, they will do. I haven't tested them. Do you want me to test them?
Yes! You're a
I didn't. Like,
that down, like, oh, I've just cracked it.
I did this. I didn't play it down. I've not seen it still work.
Oh, that's fantastic, aye. You're a rocket.
I'll get you. We'll get a new grill.
Yeah.
Look, the important thing is.
That strobe's not working.
No,
That strobe's not working.
it is working. See.
No, the one down the left.
That was not me. The damage was on this side.
Aye, but you can't say that that's not your fault.
Right, I'll get this. I'll fix. Look, we got a new grill and all that coming, right?
Rod you. You're a tube.
Look, the thing is, I am sorry and we'll get sorted. I'll phone you in a bit. Rudy, I've got you gifts. Getting busy in here, let's get going down the road. Well guys, it's later on in the week. In fact, it's the end of the week currently. Right now it's Sunday. I kind of cracked on with the week. Things went good and bad. I know I stated in the title of this video I hate this job. That was an expression of genuinely how I felt at the time coming up the road, and moments that you do, you just go, I hate this. Why am I doing this? I just do not want to be doing this anymore. There's easier ways to make money, and there probably is, but it's not all bad. It is good. It's just in that moment, and then I had the bump with the van, and there was a few things, and then even this week we got caught short. 2 jobs got cancelled that kind of set us back, but allowed me to come back to the office, jump in, catch up with invoices and paperwork and things I really want to do and plan for the show. Drifter Style, remember we've got Drifter Style coming up, guys, and we call it the Acon Centre. I'll drop the details in the description. Please go have a look. We'll bring all our merch as well. The merch store will be coming. Me and my truck will be there. I am working on it. So if you've not seen all the other content, she's been getting machine polished. I've ripped out the seats. I'll give you a preview of what's getting done if you haven't already seen, just in case. That's my seat base, but that is our new seat belts, custom made seat belts that we're fitting. We're loaded up to go down the road. We've got big stuff happening this week coming and further forward as always. So we'll add blue up. I've got old truck parts there that are going away, and look what's back. Aye. The R6 is back, the off-road R6, you hadn't seen this before. So this was a monster I made for Mudbillies, but we've been meaning to get her going again. So I'm going to get her running again, hopefully, and give her a go. Try and not kill myself this time. But I'll go drop that off to Tattoo Tech, hopefully. I did ask him if he could take it on, he would know that kind of sector. He's right into his bikes, off-road, road, the whole lot. So he's quite a clever guy, so I'll think about dropping that off to him. But anyway guys, it's not always a bad job, it is good, right? In the moments of this, when you've got your truck looking well, your money's in the bank and everything's going great, like any job, it's like, this is the best job in the world. And then it just, you know, something like that can really put a damper. But we take sacrifices and we do these things in life to hopefully gain ourselves a better life. You know what I mean? That's what I hope, and I hope it's going to pay off, right? So always remember, like, subscribe and comment and everything like that, because I really do appreciate it. Flat out, flat broke. Oost!